Wait one more minute. Latest. First question. Tell me about yourself. This is the first question. Answer is myself, Ganesh, having 7+ years of total IT experience. Currently working in working in IT industry. My roles and responsibilities are installing the installation manager in Linux and Windows platforms. Next, install VAS product in GUI or Linux command level. Create the profiles in GUI mode and command level. Port 1, port 1. Configure the clusters like vertical and horizontal clusters. Fifth one, application deployment. Application deployment where or here while Sixth one, experiencing the create the user and gives the ownership of the user. And seventh one, experience the data source and SSL implementation in prod or non-prod environments. Seventh one, implement l- log rotation in non-prod slash prod environment. Resolve the installation of fixed pack issues, installation of fixed pack issues and etc. And resolve the disk space issues 3, comma 503, comma 4 and 5 and 302, comma 1 related issues. 11th one, we are following following service level agreement using change management process, comma incident management process etc. This is the my roles and responsibilities in the real-time environment, and install the SDK using command line or GUI mode. Okay. Now second one, how to verify the SDK version and what's the SDK version? What's the SDK version? Answer is navigate the /opt IBM WebSphere web server JRE bin. Under this, run the command /java space hyphen version. I will show you in the real-time scenarios. Clear cd /opt IBM WebSphere app server cd java JRE. Under the bin, command is /java space hyphen version. This is the Java version. Java is 1.8. This is the Java version we need to verify. Okay. And the third one, this is the 1.8 Wait 1 more minute. I will connect the charging. Now, how to create the user and how to use read only access. Read only access. Okay. Log in into the DMGR console. Log in into the DMGR console. Navigate. Navigate the users section. User section. Create users. Create the user and gives the ownership of the user, that is operator role. Operator role. I will show you the evidence. HTTPS. Advanced. Okay. Go to the user and groups. Manage users. I am creating the user. User. User is admin. Ganesh. And password is A. Password is VAS admin. VAS admin. See, VAS admin. I am creating the user. Created the user and go to the user roles and created the yard account and search. Admin is there and search operator rule. This is the operator role and select like this and OK and save changes and log in as a admin VAS admin. See VAS admin. I am logging into the console. No, there is no operations allowed. Only start and stop, or we can use configuration rule, or we can use configuration rule. Otherwise, we can use configuration rule. user, manage user roles, edit and use auditor or configuration role, save changes, logout, and admin. Bash admin is the password. Service servers. See, only operator, there is no use. Okay, only clusters. WebSphere application server cluster, there is no use for this. Only operations. Operation means start and stop operations. See, like this, we need to create the user in the backend or front end. Operator or configurator rule. Suppose I am installing the WebSphere in, suppose I am installing WebSphere in Windows environment. Profile management tool is not coming up in the Windows. How to resolve this? How to resolve this? How to resolve this? Answer is answer is navigate E drive. This is my installation directory and IBM and WebSphere app server. Under that bin, profile management slash under this and pmt.bat or pm and or double ct dot bat. This is the script you can use. I will show you the evidence. I will show you the evidence. Go to program files, IBM, WebSphere, app server, and a bin profile management and that pmt.bat. This tool is required for only profile creation in the Windows environment or double-ct.sh WebSphere customization toolbox. Like this is the password. See, this is the creation of the profiles, DMGR and all the things. Okay, this is the script. This is the method to create the profiles in the GUI mode. This is my installation location. Okay, like this pmt.bat. Next one, fifth question. What is the how to create the cluster and types of the clusters, that is horizontal versus vertical difference, vertical difference, cluster, cluster nothing but group of the servers, group of the application servers, group of the application servers, and types of the clusters. One is horizontal cluster. Second one is second one is vertical cluster. Third one is mixed mode cluster. Horizontal versus vertical cluster. By using horizontal cluster, we have to achieve the failover controls, failover controls, comma, high availability, scalability, and etc. But a disadvantages of horizontal cluster: performance, only the performance or speed issues, or connectivity issues, etc. Vertical cluster, nothing but we don't have we don't have cluster mechanism, and we don't have any cluster mechanism and mechanism. Dis Disadvantages: clusters and high availability and scalability, and advantages: speed speed is the one reason. Product installed in single machine, installed in one machine, in product installed in multiple machines, that is horizontal cluster, that is nothing but horizontal cluster. Okay. One person is asking question. I will tell you at the end of the session. Okay. Okay. This is fifth question completed, and sixth question: how to create the service and how to add the cluster, and and how to deploy application into it into the into the new cluster member. This is the question. First, first need to be install the IM installation manager. Second, second need to be install the WebSphere ND product. WebSphere ND product. Third need to be create the profiles in CMD line by using the below. CD /opt IBM WebSphere app server. Under that bin, I am creating the profiles by using new server dot slash manage profiles.sh hyphen create hyphen profile name appsrv03 hyphen profile path /opt IBM WebSphere app server profiles under that appsrv03 hyphen template path /opt IBM WebSphere app server profile templates under that default template for application server hyphen cell name appsrv and cell 3 hyphen node name appsrv underscore node 03 hyphen server name test underscore server hyphen server type application underscore server hyphen starting port 19075. This is the management manage profiles.sh is the creation of new profiles. It will create the profiles success. I will federate the node to the by using yard node.sh command. One minute. I will connecting the charging. Okay. Now I will federate the node to the DMGR by using one minute. Okay, CD profiles and app server 3 under that bin dot slash yard node dot sh DMGR host name 8879. You can enter the enter the command by using this config admin node agent is created. Now node agent is created. Now dot slash server status dot sh hyphen all. By using this, test server is created. Someone asking what is the temperature. There is no temperature in the web sphere. Based on the temperature is nothing but CPU utilization. Okay, that is CPU utilization, not temperature. Okay, that is one of the part in web sphere application server. Temperature nothing but CPU utilization. Temperature nothing but CPU utilization. Top command by using this CPU and only Java process. Only we can consider Java process. Temperature nothing but CPU utilization. Okay, don't confusion here. Okay, that is the one of the question. And the seventh question, I have I have Java 7 and Java 8 is there. I need to set default in Java 8. How to how to justify this? Answer is manage dot and navigate the slash opt IBM WebSphere app server under that bin manage stk.sh cd bin dot slash manage stk.sh hyphen help. It will display the profile name and SDK name. It will display see hyphen profile name and SDK name and enable servers. Enable servers or enable profile all. I will give dot slash manage stk.sh hyphen profile name appsrv03 hyphen hyphen SDK name 1.8 underscore 351. Okay, or what is the profiles 311. Okay, 311. This is the bundle is the 311 hyphen enable profile all space. You can enter the 311 is not available. You can verify dot slash cd java jre under the bin dot slash java space version 1.8.0 There is no parameter app server 3 cd profiles. App srv 3 is there. Dot slash manage hyphen help dot slash manage sdk dot sh hyphen enable profile all hyphen sdk 1.8.0 underscore 311 1.8.0 hyphen enable servers hyphen profile name appsrv03. This command is same. One dot eight dot zero k understand. Like this, we can enable or we can use console method. We can verify how to verify the console. Log in the console as config admin. Go to servers. Go to WebSphere application server. Go to this. Go to Java JDK and select and make it as the default 1.8 underscore 64 bundle. Okay, like this you can set as the default like this, and go to the servers and start the server. Like this also command it will works. Okay, see server is started successfully, no issues reported. And how to add the cluster by using here. See, for this question, sixth question, okay. For this question, installed profiles in command line, okay. This question created the profiles and clusters. Now I am adding the cluster member. Go to the cluster members, and new cluster member and select the node. Add the member. Next, finish and save the configurations and select and start the cluster member. It will start, no issues, and go to the application. All applications, we can map the modules is available or not. We can verify mapping modules, manage modules. All already added, select already added, but we need to select one more time, or we can use, or we can leave it about this. Don't confusion in interviews. Don't confuse in interviews. This is the method to create the cluster, add the cluster members into the existing cluster. This is the most recent interview question. This is the manage SDK.sh. Okay, this is the bundle. Or we can use this. Very important. Very important question. This is the seventh question. This is the manage SDK. Say server is started successfully. There is no issues reported. What is the cluster member? Ports. What is 9448? 9448 is not accessing. We can access, we can virtual host, we can add the port number in the virtual host. 9448. 9448, we can add the virtual host into the clusters. Virtual host nothing but all port numbers we can add into the, we can add into this, and a cluster member, and start and stop. Start and stop means very fast. In real time, we cannot use this. We can use restart in the real time scenarios. This is my private server, so my own business. That wise, I will do it. restart or ripple start. We can use in the cluster. We can use ripple start. Okay, someone is asking the question. Java 8. Java 8 is not ended December 2026. December 2030 is the end of the life in Java 8. I will show you the evidence. Java 1.8.0 in WebSphere application server, end of the life date. See, IBM, there is no planned platform. Okay, 1 minute. I will show you. There is no end date till 2026. I saw one article, 2030 is the one of the article I saw. No, it is wrong. 1 minute. See, end of the life is 2030 December. There is no 2026. Okay. Someone asking this question. This is the evidence. Okay, Chetan, this is the 2030 is the end date, not 2030, 2026. Okay. After this is the JDK. After this, suppose suppose server is not able to stop, not able to stop when command will be and after when stop server dot sh server name when command enters in the shell. What is the reasons means there is db sessions. DB sessions need to be verified, and the second one is CPU utilizations, CPU utilizations, and hung threads, hung threads, and and minimum and a maximum heap size need to be verified. After that, after a minimum CPU and verify any dumps are generated or not. This is the most verify. Okay, ninth one. Tell me the request flow, request flow starting to end of the DB, end of the request to DB. Okay, client send a request to the DNS, DNS to load balancer to web server, web server to application server by using the plugins, application server to DB. This is the request flow of the WebSphere application server. That is 10th one. How to establish web server to application server, application server by using generate and propagate the plugins, plugins in the plugins cfg.xml, plugins cfg.xml file consists of round robin algorithm, comma port and virtual host port numbers, comma, virtual host port numbers, comma, cluster members, comma, and cluster members, comma, context root, verify, comma, J session ID, comma, clone IDs will be there. What is the use? What is meant by generate and propagate the plugins? Okay, in generate the plugins, nothing but generate a plugins, nothing but we can simply saying about ready to establish the connection, but in WebSphere perspective, that is the wrong. But we can say we can say generally ready to establish the connections into web server to application server, but but WebSphere prospective WebSphere prospective, this is wrong. But generate the plugins, nothing but established or forward the request to application server by using generate plugins dot slash gen plugin cfg dot sh command to generate the plugins and propagate plugins, nothing but establish the web server to application server This is 11th question. 12th question, I have three plugins for plugin -cfg dot xml underscore one. Okay, and plugin -cfg dot xml underscore two is there. Plugin -cfg dot xml3 is there. Okay, slash opt ibm plugins in this config web server one, under that plugin -cfg dot xml underscore one. Okay, same plugin cfg to xml, same path, but in how to configure, and all requests are passing, all requests will be forwarded into this instead of plugin cfg.xml. Okay, now navigate http d.conf file slash opt ibm http server and conf. Take backup by using cp space hyphen pr http d.conf underscore bkp and http d.conf, and we can add the file cd slash opt ibm http server under that conf cp space hyphen pr http d.conf underscore bkp vim http shift g, and we can use here plugin, we can use here plugins. Okay, we can use plugins cfg.xml1. After that we need to restart apache ctl-k stop, and we can start it from in the console level. Go to web server, hit stop at right, and I will use start in the console by using admin ctl commands. So like this, we can use like this, we can access application 9448, and I will use https 160.240.146.164 plans by. This is cluster member 3. This is the cluster member 3. We can use, or we can use here curl hyphen k hyphen I https 9 double, what is the cluster member 3 port number? Ports 9448. You can verify 9445. Okay, sorry. 240 I entered. Application is accessing fine. 9448. Like this. See, this is the script and backend it will comes in the application. That is 302, or we can use like the in here. It will come 302. See, 302 404 not found, but we cannot use. See, 302 virtual host is not added. Okay, planned by WebSphere. Wait one more minute. Like this, I will show you what is the plugins fg.xml. This is the plugins fg.xml. Okay. This is the all port numbers. This is 9448 also added. Okay. And this is the virtual host. This is the cluster members. This is the KDB and RDBs under slash. This is the J session ID and this is the plugins or else is there. This is the web services and all the things. This is the most recent interview question in 12 in 12. This is the most recent interview questions. 12 questions are there. I will stop sharing. Okay. Thank you for watching this. Please share to your friends and family members. Those who are learning WebSphere application servers, we will support interview